It's a matter of equity, that every child in every classroom have access to high-quality learning experiences. It's of utmost importance that every teacher who enters the classroom have the high-quality preparation that kids deserve them to have.
For a teacher to feel confident from day one, I think is critical, so that the students know that they are supported and they are in good hands. So it's, I think, really important for me as a professor at the university who works with budding teachers that are going to go out into the field to help give them the skills so that they feel confident and ready to really lead those students in some great instruction, innovative instruction.
Teacher workforce is the essential engine in public schools. Charles believes deeply in our public schools, and we know that the key variable that causes the greatest student achievement gains and frankly creates that culture of learning sits at the teacher level.
Raising Texas Teachers is a 10-year, $50 million investment aimed at achieving our goal of ensuring that every kid in every classroom has an effective teacher every year.
We really think of Raising Texas Teachers as a three-legged stool. Part of the program is trying to recruit the most promising future teachers into the field and really ensure that they're going into those classrooms where they're needed the most, where they will be supporting a majority of economically disadvantaged students or in one of our state's hard-to-staff subject areas. In addition to the recruitment, we really want to ensure they get great training. So we're working with teacher preparation programs across the state to help them take a look at their own programs and determine if they are really doing everything they need to ensure that those teachers have all the knowledge, skills, and training that they need. And finally, we're really working to elevate the status of the teaching profession in the eyes of everyone across the state through a narrative campaign that highlights all of the wonderful things, the difficulties, the technical aspects of teaching to ensure that we have a public that really respects and gives teachers the support that they need.
We provide the Charles Butt Scholarship because of some core beliefs that we hold. We believe that every student in Texas deserves a high-quality teacher. And by providing the scholarship, we are ensuring that more students have access to the rigorous preparation through university-based programs that they need to be prepared to teach the diverse students of Texas.
When I read about the Charles Butt Scholarship, I was really interested because it aligned so well with my own personal goals.
I like the idea of being part of a community of people who saw teaching as a profession that could have a significant impact. I wanted to have that support and hopefully be part of that support for others.
The Charles Butt Scholarship offers really rigorous support, both through financial support through the annual scholarship, but also professional development support, an annual conference, and mentorship.
I don't know what I would have done without it. It's such a great investment and very helpful resources that they provide as well.
Being a Raising Texas Teacher partner, you are given the opportunity to offer the Charles Butt Scholarship. The other side is to be able to work in the continuous improvement environment with other universities. In the networked improvement community, we're bringing all positions, all roles, we're bringing them together. What we offer them is extended skill sets, extended processes that we have brought in from other experts in the field of improvement, and to be able to work together with other colleagues in the field who are all looking to improve the same problem.
The beautiful thing about being part of this group is realizing that there are other university preparation programs that were struggling with the exact same problems that we were. Well, and then we have a place to talk about those problems and get better together faster because we can build off of one another's work.
When we first started, we were scared. And I think we were scared because change is difficult. But I think that we really established a foundation of understanding how to look at what we've done, how to collect the data, how to analyze that data, and then move forward.
In addition to the networked improvement communities, we work with other institutions to support them in building continuous improvement plans to help them transform their teacher preparation programs. Each institution receives a formative external evaluation of their teacher preparation program. This evaluation helps them to develop specific action steps and goals. We also provide each institution funding that will help them implement their continuous improvement efforts, and alongside of that, coaching and technical assistance support. They're in a coalition working on problems of practice together and most importantly, learning from one another.
Having the structure, the time to have these conversations, to be able to identify what areas that we as a program, what we need to be improving on, like the partnerships and the relationships with districts. Those are really some of the conversations that have transpired based on some of the work that we've been doing here.
It's really important that we, as university faculty, as people who are engaged in that process of preparing the next generation of teachers, that we're also engaged in that lifelong learning, that continuous improvement.
You can be a good program, you can be an award-winning program, but until you sort of turn the camera on yourself and take that look inward, you're not going to be doing everything that you can do for kids.
We believe that one aspect that's really important is that teachers know how much the public respects them and appreciates all of their talents and efforts. And we think it's also important that the public learn more about what teachers do so that they can have that deep appreciation for teachers. And so through our campaign around elevating the status of the teaching profession, we're really trying to do both.
You know, we have worked on a variety of levels. We work on our own pathways about telling stories about powerful teaching that's happening in the world to lift up voices of teachers. We do polling to let teachers have a voice and focus groups so that we can magnify the voices of teachers. And then we're working with a consortia of over 150 businesses, associations, agencies, chambers of commerce across the state of Texas to say, how can we all come together in some concerted campaigns?
From helping them with scholarships so that they can go through their teacher preparation programs, to ensuring those teacher preparation programs give them all the knowledge and skills that they need, to ensuring that the public supports them when they are out in the field. It really is a full circle view of how we support teachers as they go into their classrooms and become the great teachers that we need here in the state of Texas.